design final. Thursday, you guys are going to be submitting your coloring book designs. They're due by 11:59 p.m. on Thursday. That is when you need to have them in on time. Of course, late work, you lose points every day something is late, so please make sure you're turning it in. If you have any late work, incidentally, please turn it in. Since this is a makeup day on Thursday, we're not going to be taking attendance that day. I will also not automatically open a Zoom, but if you have any questions, please email me on Thursday, and I will do my best to help you. If you need me to open a Zoom with you, I'm happy to do that to help you walk through a process or something like that. Friday is makeup day. I will be available to assist you throughout the school day. If you need me, you can reach out via email. And of course, thanks guys for an awesome semester. I hope to see you back in art class again. All right, so let's talk about how to turn in your coloring book pages. All right, so if you click on the link here, it will take you to your assignment. There we go. Okay, this is going to open up the assignment here. Just like the ArtSpark project, this is kind of a two-piece thing. So read the instructions. The instructions will explain everything to you. Before you turn in the work, answer the following questions in the text box and submit. Okay, so Canvas is only a text box in this case. I've only opened the submissions as a text box. You're going to turn in your text entries here on Canvas, and you will turn in your coloring book pages on Drive in our shared folder. So these are the questions to answer in the text box before you submit. Excuse me. Are all 5 of your pieces 8 by 8? Have you inked your work thoroughly and erased any pencil marks? How do your pieces work within our theme? Are all of the pieces original designs created by you? Have you scanned your work if possible? Because guys, you know, scanning your work would be better for the purposes of printing. So if you have ability to scan it rather than photograph it, I would love it if you would do that. If you can only photograph it, just take the best possible photo you can, okay? If it was not possible to scan your work, have you taken the highest quality photo possible and made sure that your photo is not blurry or at a weird angle? It shows the whole artwork while cropping out the background. That will be fine. Sorry, I got somebody that just came in. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah. Finally, which piece are you the proudest of and why? All right, so these questions, again, you're going to just answer these in a text box on Canvas. You can cut and paste and type in your answers below. All right, so that's part 1. Part 2 of how to submit your work. Please follow this link to our shared coloring book folder in Drive. Please create a folder titled your first name and last name within our shared folder. Place your coloring book pages inside your folder as 5 separate JPEG files. Please make sure that your folder is located inside of our shared folder. Please email me immediately if you have difficulty uploading your work. Thanks and have a wonderful break. Hope to see you again in art class. All right, so let's take a look at the link and see what we can do here. Okay, so here is our link. So what you'd want to do, oh gee, I don't know if this is going to let me do anything here because Google is down. Oh, is it gonna? Well, I'll be. Okay. Well, the Google issue must be resolved then, which is good because it sounded like nationwide Google was on the struggle bus this morning. So, okay. Yeah, here's our folder then. And so how to make a folder. If you go over here to new, you can add a folder. If I'm in my coloring book final right now, that's just going to add the folder right into the coloring book final, which is what I want. So I'm going to say new folder. And I'm going to title it my first name, last name. Okay, don't title anything else because I will have everybody else's folders in here, of course, and I'll be looking for your work. And it's best if I see your first and last name there. So, all right, I am in First Book's coloring book final, and here's my folder. All right, what I need to do now is open my folder. All right, so now you can see I am in First Block's coloring book folder in my own folder. All right, so if I go to File, Upload, as long as you have saved your work on your drive as JPEGs, this should not be an issue. If you've got them, even if they're not on your drive and they're saved somewhere on your computer, you can go ahead and upload from here too. So I'll want to go to File, Upload, and then I'll want to find my things that I want to upload. I don't know if I can select more than one on this thing now. Okay. All right. There's probably a way to select more than one at a time. But I can add my JPEGs here. These are incidentally not things that I've drawn. I just wanted to show you guys how I would go about doing this so everybody can see it. That's actually a PNG file. These should all be JPEGs. So I would need to make sure that was saved as a JPEG. Oops. Okay, so new file, upload. I just snagged a couple of JPEGs this morning so that you guys could get a visual on how to do this. New file, upload. Okay, JPEG, new file, upload. Okay, JPEG. So I'm going to take this ping out because I should not have a PNG file in here. They should all be JPEGs. All right, Kevin. There we go. All right, so this might be my folder. Right now I'm still down a picture. If I'm in Art 2, you know, of course you guys are supposed to have 5 pieces. So I'm still down a picture. I would need to work on my other one, make sure it was JPEG and not a PNG. And let's see. Okay, Kevin has entered the waiting room again. All right. Admit. Perfect. All right, so once you get your work done, you should be able to go back to the coloring book final, and you should be able to look at your folder, open it up, and see your work in there, okay? It needs to be in our shared coloring book final for First Block folder, okay? If you just have it saved to your own Google Drive, of course, I can't see that unless you share it with me, but I need you to actually put it in the folder. So follow the link to the folder, add your folder with your first and last name, and then put all your works in there. That's how I will grade it. Again, this is due on Thursday, but if you are ready, like some of you may have worked ahead and you know, already have your 5 pages completed, by all means, if you are ahead, please, you know, feel free to go ahead and upload your work as soon as you're done. Okay. So that's what I wanted to show you in terms of how to turn things in. Yeah. So does anyone have any questions on how to turn in the assignment? I'm gonna stop sharing here. Oh, good. Google just came up, so I'm glad. Anna, if you have the ability to scan them, I would prefer that they were scanned because it's going to give me a higher quality image than a photograph is going to. If you are doing them digitally, as Alex is doing theirs digitally, you know, just a digital copy of your work is fine as well. But Anna, I know that you're doing yours by hands. If you can scan them, it would be great. If you've got a scanner. If you do not have access to a scanner, just take me the best picture that you possibly can. Make sure it's well lit and not blurry. If you get a really good, if you can set your camera to high def, when you're taking the picture, that would help. The issue is that with printing, we need to have the highest quality image we can possibly get of your work. Yeah, and you can totally wait till you've got until Thursday at 11:59 to turn them in. So you've got time, between now and then, hopefully, where you can work with your folks and get that done. If you can't do it this morning. Yes, Alex, Google was having some issues this morning for sure. I found that I could still get into ClassLink even without my Google. I don't know if that might happen again later on today. It seemed like they were having an issue. I'm glad it's resolved for now, but you might be able to enter into your applications through ClassLink if you're not able to enter through Google. All right, so that is basically how you're going to turn in your work. The link for your assignment is up on Canvas under assignments. Remember, this is a final, so it is important for you to get your work turned in on time because it's 15% of your grade. If you do have late work beyond this, we will accept work through January the 3rd. So keep on going. We want you guys all to pass your classes. So take that time and make up any late work you have. I'm going to ask you, if you do turn in something, over the break, just shoot me an email and let me know you've turned it in. That will probably get to me quicker than Canvas. So I will check my emails and my Canvas periodically over the break, but I'm not going to be on there every day because I will, like you guys, be on break. I will take attendance for this class tomorrow, so please make sure that you sign in to your Canvas and say hello in chat. So sign in, make sure you're signed in all the way to our class so I can see that you're working. Do this even if you're done. I don't mind if you're done, if you go on to makeup work or work for someone else's class. This is just for attendance. On Wednesday for this class, first block specifically, since it's a half day where you will only go to 4th and 5th, I won't be taking attendance for this class on Wednesday. I also will not be taking attendance for this class on Thursday or Friday because they are makeup days. If you are done with your work by Wednesday, you don't need to worry about, well, even for you guys, if you're done with your work by Tuesday, because that'll be it for attendance after that. Please, please, please make sure you get in your work on time. That'll be Thursday by midnight for us in here. And again, submit any makeup work. Do remember all your teachers are going to be taking attendance this week, so school is not over yet. Your finals are happening this week, so please make sure you're participating in those so you don't bottom out grades at the very end because all those finals count 15%. So yeah. All right. Does anybody have more questions about how to turn in the work? Please do turn them in as JPEGs, not PNGs or any other file type. PNGs are really small files, so if we try to enlarge them, they're going to look not so great. Okie dokie. I tell you what, guys, if you have questions, again, I'm going to be opening a Zoom tomorrow for us. If you have more questions today, I'm going to stick around. If not, you're welcome to go ahead and give this a try on your own. Finish up those coloring book pages and submit them. If you feel confident to do that, you can go ahead and log off, and I will be here if you need me. If you've got questions, do stick around and ask them.